something as small as stepping in a puddle and getting your shoes and socks wet just has the power to ruin your day, while something as random and small as getting a compliment from a stranger might just do the opposite. But some moments carry a little bit more weight than others, we can all agree. And sometimes something great could happen to you, it changes your whole week, your month, maybe even your year, who knows? Some moments can change things about your daily life that you never thought were possible, like the invention of the internet. For better or worse, it changed the way people interact with the world forever. Some moments are so big that they can change the way that you view what's possible, like when the first man walked on the moon. And while all these things have been able to have pretty large impacts on our society, nothing compares to the world-shaking, life-altering event of the Incarnation. The moment when our Lord, the creator of the universe and God of absolute power to do anything that he wanted, decided to humble himself and was born of the Virgin Mary in a small stable in Bethlehem all those years ago. And he came with a purpose, though, to fulfill the prophecy that we heard in our first reading from Isaiah. He came to bring light and freedom to us who were trapped in darkness and being oppressed by our own sinfulness. We couldn't possibly find our way out. It was not possible. We needed someone to show us the way to salvation first. And as we read in Paul's letter to Titus, that's exactly what Jesus did. He came to reveal God fully to man and man fully to himself, showing us how to reject the godless ways of the past, the worldly desires, in order to fully embrace true life, true happiness with God. He didn't do this because he needs any of our worship. God has no need of our worship. The worship that we give God is for our own benefit. It's what fulfills us. It's what leads to our salvation. Jesus knows this. He knows us better than we know ourselves. There's an interesting debate sometimes brought up about who knows something better. And let's use a car, for example. Who knows all the ins and outs better? The engineer who designed every part knows all the formulas, the intricacies of the car, or the mechanic who is able to put all these pieces together, can fix any problem that comes up, works with the car 24/7. Now, we may never settle a debate on that because both jobs are essential when it comes to a car. But for us human beings, both of those jobs are contained in the person of our Lord Jesus Christ. He designed and created humanity. He knit us together in our mother's womb. He formed us with his hands. He gave us everything we would need. He sends his grace down upon us to heal us of all of our wounds. And on top of all of that, we hear in the gospel the exact humble beginnings in which he entered the world in order to be with us and continues to be with us 24/7. And that is why when he passes on this moral life for us to live, we listen. He is the creator, giving his creation the roadmap to happiness, the roadmap to salvation and fulfillment. All we have to do is embrace that relationship of love that he offers to each and every one of us. And so as we all gather today during this very privileged time to celebrate the mystery of our Lord's birth, this earth-shaking, life-altering moment in time, we turn to the Lord and thank him for his gift of his presence. Not just at his first coming in the world in Bethlehem, but the gift of his presence that he gives to each of us every single day here at Mass at this very holy altar. This gift that will always satisfy. The gift that always leads to our salvation.